cmpradio.net. It's the station.
It's Tuesday night. Are you ready for an uncomfortable conversation?
Always ready. Gotta always stay ready when I'm here.
You're readies. Ain't nothing wrong with an uncomfortable conversation.
We have them all the time.
We have them all the time. There's no arguing. There's no
Nope.
fuss. People have been allowed to put me on the front burner.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because
though?
I'm the only one that can talk about what I really like, and I ain't sitting here saying what everybody else want me to say. I can talk about my pain. I can talk about everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hiding anything.
That's true.
So that's why I'm always on the front grill. I'm always a skewer. A meat kebab.
I don't know, because when we first started last season, I felt like I was in the hot seat sometimes.
No, I never put you in the hot seat. I've never come out after. And when have I put you in the hot seat?
Maybe I just felt like I was in the hot seat.
Right. You were just a little nervous.
Yeah, that's probably
Right.
true.
Nerves can make you feel like you're in the hot seat as well. Is he talking about me? I don't know nothing. I literally don't know anything about you. Right? Except for a couple things.
Right.
And those things ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
So let's just have a conversation. Right? So sometimes I say things and you might be like, oh, that's not me.
No, I feel like because first season, I was a little reserved and was trying to get see if she got a little spark, a little fire to her. At times you would ask me things and I would,
Yeah, of course.
spark up a little bit.
It's okay. It's all right. Trust me. I've been doing this for some years.
Yeah, you're a pro now.
No, I'm not a pro. Not yet. I don't become a pro until after year 10.
After year 10.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 10 years, right? But I'm ever aware of the situation. Doing a podcast with a woman, I know how left it can go. I know how right it could go, and I know how we can stay right in the middle when and that's where I'm trying to get it to stay in the middle, right? So we can have these uncomfortable conversations without you or me feeling like someone's being attacked. But guess what? I don't mind being attacked. I don't mind it at all. As a matter of fact, I think the topic for the night,
Okay.
right? Why do we push love away? Self-sabotage? Is it heartbreak? Is it trauma? Why do you push love from good people away? Why does the girl always pick the bad guy? Why does the guy always pick the bad girl?
Familiarity sometimes too. Think about like if you have trauma and you seen like a dysfunctional relationship between your parents. Your mom was always screaming at your dad and this, that, and the third, and you might go out and get a relationship similar to what you saw.
Or you might turn a relationship similar to what you saw because you thought that was how it was supposed to work.
Right.
My mom didn't get an opportunity to run my dad, so I'm going to be the runner up in this joint. I'm going to be the boss up in this joint, and it don't work like that.
That's true. That's true. That's really, a possibility.
Right. And then we have different situations where dad was abusive.
Mm-hmm.
Or, let's just not say abusive. Let's say dad was a cheater.
Okay.
So now, you don't want to give a man a second. He can't go outside. He can't be his own man for a minute without you getting mad and getting upset, and And listen, it could come back to the kid too, to the boy too, right? Could have saw his cousins doing whatever they were doing. Now I don't trust no women.
This is why representation matters.
It
and
does.
I can argue about this all day long. Because people are like, well, it doesn't matter if you didn't have an example. I really think representation matters.
Yeah, it does. Who was your examples?
I had to learn on the fly. I'm just going to hold you. I ain't going to hold you. I learned on the fly.
That's where most of us learned from. That's where you learn the best from. Experience is the best teacher.
Yeah.
You have to go through some things, bro.
Some experiences I'd rather not have went through.
Yeah. You think I wanted to go upstate? I had to. I ain't no other choice. So, I had to go. I had to do what I had to do. And then I had time to think and reflect and understand and look and see and smell and feel and taste. When I go out to eat, somebody be like, how's your food? Man, I had upstate food, bro. Like, I eat anything. Literally.
Wow.
Like, literally, slop. You feel me? It wasn't no 5-course meal up there. Now, we went to the block. Niggas tried to cook it up, get some onions, get some greens, you feel me? Some green peppers, you feel me? Like, come back with some seasoning or something like that. And we would make the best out of the stuff that we bought from the store, but it still wasn't no Roof Chris. You feel me? I don't even like Roof Chris, but, it wasn't Outback. I don't even like Outback.
Just wasn't good.
No, so I can eat anything and be content with it.
That just brought me to a thought.
Okay, give me a thought.
Just because something is offered to you doesn't necessarily mean you got to take it. And when you say that, like you said, I could eat anything.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want? I mean, you can, but you don't have to.
But what I'm saying is I can. I'm not saying it's a problem for me too. I'm saying I can.
You can.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No, I need you to say it.
So remember last episode we were talking about, like, what did I say? Just because something's offered to you doesn't mean you have to take it.
Yeah.
So you're saying, well, I can eat anything. Not saying that you eat anything, but it's just selective. Like, I need you to be more selective.
Selective requires experience. You just said that. Being more selective.
You've had some experiences.
I've had some experiences, but I'm the type, I give grace. I give freedom. I forgive. My mother taught me how to forgive.
Okay.
So I know how to forgive. I can give you grace. And you can come back again and we can try it again. Right? And that's just, okay, from age.
I'm about to get on you, but go ahead.
No, from age 20 to about 36. Age 21 to about 36. Those 15 years of my life, I was angry.
Okay.
I was mad. I was lied to. I felt betrayed. I felt like every female that came around me was a liar, a cheater. That's just what you did. You feel me? Like, I witnessed women do it. I was doing it as well, but I witnessed women do it too. So that didn't mean I was disrespectful. I don't hit on a woman. I don't beat on a woman. I just give you freedom. God gave you free will, correct?
Correct.
To do whatever you want to do. Who am I as a man to take that away from you? But understand, if I give you free will and you go and do whatever you want to do, then that same free will should be given back to me, correct?
There's consequences for permissive will and free will. We can do whatever, but doesn't mean you're not going to have a negative consequence for an action that you've done.
A negative consequence from who? See? Is God supposed to give me a negative consequence, or are the women that I'm dealing with supposed to give me a negative consequence? Who am I getting a negative consequence from?
Well, the
negative consequence from God is getting beat up by her boyfriend, getting beat up by her husband, or is dealing with the drama from that. A negative consequence from a woman is getting the window car. That never happened. Well, it happened one time. I broke that.
You could have a double whammy. You could have a double whammy where you get a consequence from God and a consequence from that other person.
Because that means that's a warning telling you to leave it the hell alone. Get out. That's the alarms going off. You feel me?
Pretty much.
A majority of mine was not like that, right? I didn't. But again, we're talking about why, and I was explaining why I was the way I was. So, my first 3 children, right? Stair steps. Then I went upstate. I came home. I wanted to change, right? I really wanted to change, but the things around me weren't understanding of my change.
So how do you change if you don't change your environment?
It's hard to change your environment. I didn't know how to change my environment. Again, I grew up very quickly. My father died at 12, right? Here we are dealing at 26. I'm going to jail 14 years, those 14 years. So what I learned in those 14 years wasn't true. You feel me? That wasn't how the world was really created for me to do the things that I was doing.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Right? So when I went to jail, I knew I had to sit and study and understand what I wanted to see, what was true, and when I came home, the people that were around me really weren't trying to change. You feel me? So I had to eliminate them. You feel me? Stop hanging out, stop doing, and I did. I was in the house. You feel me? I studied. I walked outside. I walked up and down the street, up and down the east side, like just looking, just studying how people were behaving, what people wanted, right? And I realized what they wanted, and I got on that wave. You feel me? In a relationship, I felt like I had that with my ex-wife. You feel me? I felt like we grew, and we did so much to each other that it didn't allow the affection to be shown or the care to be shown, but we loved each other. You feel me? We cared about each other. I think I was just looking for something else. I was looking for someone that wanted to grow with me and not against me. You feel me?
But when you have, I don't know your ex-wife, so I can't speak on her, but when you have 2 people that come together and say, for instance, you're in a relationship and it's unresolved trauma on both sides, like the man has the trauma, the woman has the trauma, you're going to crash and burn unless you both come to the table and say, we're going to do this work together.
And that's what we went to therapy for.
Okay.
And she said she didn't want to do it outside. She said she just wanted to co-parent. So I'm cool now. You said it. That's what you want. That's what you'll get. I don't have no problem with co-parenting. I don't have no problem but we show up like we had some sort of love for each other. We're not showing up with animosity. We're not showing up to outdo each other, and that's the problem. Shouldn't no parent, co-parent, baby mom, mother of the kids, father of the kids, be competing with each other to show their kids that they love them. We should be working as a team to make sure our child doesn't fall through the cracks. And if we can't do that, then there's a problem. So what is the issue? What's the problem? Speak on it. I don't like how you cheated on me. I don't like the things that you did to me either. But we have to come together to love on our children because we made our children in a whole different place. We weren't in this hatred place. We weren't throwing jabs at each other, right? So I don't have no problem with any of my children's mothers talking to them and having a conversation. So when we talk about pushing love away, I wasn't looking for love at that time. You understand what I'm saying? Like I really wasn't. I was trying to establish myself as a non-junkie because I was getting high.
Okay.
You feel me? So I didn't want to be that. I saw all that upstate. Hell no. Going home, I'm gonna get my shit together. Came home and I wanted something and I went after everything I wanted, everything I wrote in that book, and I can't find it. Everything I wrote in that book I got. I've been able to do. Right? But I didn't write love in there. And I'm understanding that now. Right? Yeah. You get money, automatically what comes with money? Women. You can get whatever you want, however you want, whenever you want. It's never been a problem.
But think about, like, remember the stat I wrote today, the post I was saying, like, how, like, I'm not going to even say if you're in a relationship. If you think about your, like, partnerships, connections, think about, like, if you had to sit down with yourself, do those connections reflect the love you have for yourself?
No. Because I didn't know I had to love myself. I didn't love myself. I was selling drugs. How can you love yourself and run the street? If you loved yourself, you wouldn't be out there. You wouldn't be risking your life. Go get a job. If you loved yourself, you'll be in the house. Every day it's a risk. You can get robbed, you can get shot, you can get locked up. You can get snitched on, you can get ran over, you can get locked up. Locked up is always a risk. But the other risks just change depending on what you're doing in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So
do you feel like the connections you have now mirror where you are, like, far as your self-respect and self-love that you have? Do they mirror?
I thought they did. Then my mom died. Then I had to look in the mirror again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, all right. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like how you. I don't like that. I can't do that. All right, I gotta pull out from that. Right. Mm-hmm. Every 7 years I change. Right. You feel me? From 42 to 49. That's the 7 years I'm in right now. Is mastering what I do. Okay. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so when I'm about to turn 50, I need to be a master of this. You feel me? Like, I need to go in, I need to study, when I first started the radio station, I put myself in the radio station every day. This radio station might have tore relationships from me. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and that was love. I love the radio. I love to hear my voice on. You understand what I'm saying? I love these things. So I don't push love away. I just never really valued it. So
do you think you're unlearning certain things that made you maybe attract maybe not the right type of love? Because people can love you, but they may not have the capacity to love you in a healthy manner. Because people can say, I love you, I love you, I love you all day, but if they don't have the capacity to show up for you in the way that you desire and deserve, then what is it?
Love bombs. That's what they call it. Like, you just drop love bombs on me every day. Oh my God, I love you so much. Oh my God, I just love
What's love without an action behind it?
That's what I'm saying. You can say it. It sounds good, but when I mess up, do you love me the same? When I don't do something the way you want me to do it, do you love me the same? Do you talk to me with the same admiration and oh my God, you're so sweet. Oh, it's okay. See, that right there will shift me. You see, you have to shift the man. There's a lot of men out here that need to be shifted, but they're not being shifted. They're being yelled at, and you think they're going to change because you're yelling, and it don't work like that. You're just making him go do something crazy.
You can't make somebody do anything. That's a choice. But you can push somebody, have them have thoughts, but you can't. People going to do what they want to do.
Guess what?
What?
If you met me 10 years ago, I could make you do some things. You know what I'm saying? So that energy is given to females. When I get into a relationship with a female, she is in charge of the house, correct? That's what I thought. So you're in charge of the house. So that means whatever got to do with the kids, you handle all that, you got that. I'm going to go out here and go kill this animal to bring this animal home so we can eat, so we can have food. I'm going to go out here and work so we can do what we need to do. I was doing that legally and was still dealing with a lot of bullshit. Right?
But did you say your non-negotiables and your negotiables up front? Like, a lot of times hindsight is 20/20.
Absolutely. Say my non, don't play with me, I won't play with you. That's it.
It's bigger than that. That's just very big.
Do not play with me, and I won't play with you. Do not lie to me. Do not try to get over on me. Don't try to use me. I feel that. And I negated all of them. Then it came to a point where I really wasn't worried about it because I fell into the radio station. So I'm not really concerned with what you're doing. I'm not really worried about what you want. Like, I said we was go out. All right, I'll be out there in 15, 20 minutes. I'm not rushing to leave what I'm trying to build because this is all I have. And you want someone that understands where you are when you're there. You feel me? I don't need somebody to be talking about what they want 5 years from now. I need you to see where I am right now. I'm building. I need help. You should be in there helping me, bro. You don't want nobody else to come in and help me. You should be in there helping me. That's love. It's not yelling at me because I'm always in the radio station. It's coming in and helping me with the radio station. Because if you're helping me with the radio station, can't nobody take away what you're learning.
But then it goes back to what type of people are you vetting? Like, whether it's romantic.
I wasn't vetting anybody. I wasn't vetting anybody.
So then that goes back to just accepting.
So
what is given, what is offered.
Yeah, I feel like for the last I got divorced in 2016. It's been 10 years. The radio station, it'll be 9 years. So I really wasn't that far off from getting a divorce from my ex-wife, getting my own space, and trying to find myself. And maybe I should have listened to her when she said, you need to find yourself. And I'm like, yeah, you know what, you might be right. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I don't know what it feels like to do this thing without a partner. I don't know what it feels like to wake up by myself, unless I'm upstate locked up. But no, I'm home now.
But you can be in a relationship and have someone that doesn't necessarily mean a partner, because if a partner is like someone that's you're working together, but if somebody is carrying most of the weight, it's just a liability. So have you had a partner? Because it's one thing to be in a relationship where you feel like you got another child. I'm just saying.
I have. But I don't know. It's just how you show up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So maybe that's my fault. And I apologize to so many people for it, because how I meet you is how I know you. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I've done that so many times. Like, no, it wasn't like, and I end up on the other side like, oh shit, I knew I shouldn't have. You feel me? So now how I meet you is how I know you.
I understand that more than ever now.
So
I do understand. Right? I truly understand.
So I can't. It's nice to think that potential has some weight in this room, but it doesn't really, right? If you would have told me, you would have told me Michael Jordan would win 6 NBA championships after getting cut from the high school basketball team,
nobody would have believed that.
Nobody would have believed you. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But he had to believe it himself.
Absolutely.
Right? It didn't matter who else believed in him. He believed in himself. So he had to push. So I realized that. So I don't judge people to knock them down. I just say, this is how I met you. You got to show me something different. And sometimes people need time. People need grace. I give grace all the fucking time. Every day. I give grace to my friends. I give grace to people that I don't like anymore. I give grace to people that don't like me anymore. Bro, deal with it.
But that starts with being intentional about what you want, regardless if it's a platonic or romantic, being intentional. Like, I think about my relationship now, like, if I moved a certain way, I probably would have sabotaged it if I didn't move a certain way.
Absolutely.
Like, I was very intentional. So.
But that comes from losing everything. Sometimes you got to burn shit down to the ground.
Yeah.
So when I say people need space, people need time, you need moments to cry.
Yeah. Because
if you don't cry, guess what? You're hurt. And if you don't cry, if you don't express your emotions, you're going to go out there and hurt somebody else.
Very true.
So I've been like, I was up. 2024, I was jacked up.
That's when I met you. That's when I met you in 2024.
Mentally.
2024, I met you.
I'm still jacked up. You know how hard it is to... I was listening to somebody, and they said, when you lose your mother, you're mourning 2 deaths. Not just your mother, you're mourning the person you were when your mother was here, because you can't remain to be that person.
Wow, that's deep.
You understand what I'm saying? So, but I didn't just lose my mother. I lost my grandfather. I lost my cousin. I lost a lot of people in 2024. Bro, I'm just now really getting over, but I'm still losing people. People are still dying around me. People are still like, damn, this shit is real. So when I pull back and I say I need space, it's from everybody. I'm not asking for space so I can go over here and entertain this person. And there are people that have popped up during the space, needing space, but even from them, chill out.
So now I'm about to ask you a question. Because you've needed space at times, do you feel like you ever sabotage connections because it's like, this may be a really cool person, but I'm not in a position, I need to just focus on myself. I need to be in my bubble. So you might not be that nice to that person, or you just may not, like, that person might be giving you good vibes, and it's just like, you just not with it because you just are not in that space.
No, I'm when I say I'm in a space, I'm not in a space to share my space. But we can hang out. We can chill. We can go get something to eat. But I'm not bringing you back home.
Have you ever sabotaged a relationship? Because that's the topic.
Not over the past year. But before, yeah, absolutely. Everything. Kamikaze. Everything got to go. This what you going to do to me? Boy.
But why does it have to be somebody did something to you? Have you just ever just messed up and it wasn't that this person did something to you? Have you ever just made
I've never made a victim.
You never made a choice.
I've never made a victim out of a person that wasn't pointing a gun at me. Never. Never. Ever.
So you never had asshole moments?
No.
Pierre?
No.
You looking at me with a straight face.
Because I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
So anybody that caught a stray, it was because they did something to you. So nobody just caught. Matter of fact, wasn't a stray. Anybody that got unloaded on was because they did something to you. It's never somebody never caught a stray just because.
Never.
Not a casualty of war. There has never been a casualty of war.
Never. No, I can have an honest conversation and say like I'm not looking for a relationship.
I didn't say anything.
I'm not looking to turn this into a relationship. Yo, no, I don't wear a ring, but I'm married. What you want to do?
I'm not talking about just romantic relationships. I'm saying, have you ever hurt someone and they didn't hurt you? Like you bled out on somebody that didn't deserve it. They didn't do anything to you, but because of your trauma, your hurt, you hurt them. I've done it, so
I'm sure people will say, yeah, he's hurt me, but honestly, look at the situation. How did he hurt you? I'm thinking from a common sense situation. How did he hurt you? If you started, you go all the way back. Let's go back a little bit.
Okay.
Meet a girl.
Mm-hmm.
She has someone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm married.
Mm-hmm.
We play.
Okay.
Continue to play.
Mm-hmm.
Years go by. We still playing.
Mm-hmm.
But you talking to whoever you want to talk to. I ain't never had a problem with that. I just tell you, watch yourself. Right? Just be careful. She might say that I hurt her because I had the children. You feel me? Like the children came too. Like,
but I'm not just talking about relationships.
I don't hurt my friends. You
never hurt nobody.
I don't know. And if anybody can prove me wrong, jump on this joint. I've never. If you're my fucking friend, I'm riding with you, bro.
You can ride with somebody, but we all have moments of
never. Not my friends.
Not your friends.
Not my friends.
Never hurt none of your friends.
Not my friends. Not my brothers. Like niggas hurt me, bro. Niggas hurt me. I'm me. So I've never had the intention of hurting my friend. I've never had the intention of snitching on my friend.
I never said anything about intention. I'm just saying, have you?
No.
No.
Wow, No.
That's better than most then.
No, but that's the problem. Because when they realize that you ain't like everybody else, they like, damn.
I gotta look at it. Is anybody make
no. Listen, and if I'm lying, somebody tell me I'm lying. I hurt them. How did I hurt you? How did I hurt you?
You can hurt somebody by your tone. Maybe you was trying to tell them something and they
didn't never tell me, so how do I know? Everybody always say I'm a Capricorn, so I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't got no sugar cookies over here, bro. Nothing. If you're not moving and operating the way you're supposed to operate, I'm gonna let you know. Yo, bro, you tripping. You feel me? You bugging. You feel me? You wilding right now, bro. Like, I can't even deal with that.
But if the topic is self-sabotage, it's just you.
So I self-sabotage in relationships, but I self-sabotage because I should walk away. I shouldn't be dealing with it. And I continue to deal with it. You feel me? If you cool, I'm cool.
So you never messed up a good thing?
No.
You never was mean to someone that was nice to you?
Never was mean to someone that was nice to me?
Yes.
It depends on what you mean by mean. Like mean to push them away or mean just like...
Push them away.
No, that's not my attitude. I only have an attitude when people show me an attitude. I'm nice. I'm typically a nice person. I'm a pushover. I'm a sucker. Like, I'm a sucker. I give way more than I receive. Way more than I receive.
Okay.
And I have done this for years. Given, done, stood up, stayed there.
What do you think that's about, though?
I think it's my trauma. I have abandonment issues. I don't like to be left. So if I don't like to be left, I think other people don't like to be left either. So we might as well just stay together and keep on doing what we're doing. But if you're going to keep lying to me, understand that I'm going to lie to you. If you're going to bullshit me, understand that I'm a bullshit.
Well, I was
too.
actually going to take it a step deeper.
Go ahead.
Sometimes we're performative because we feel like if we don't perform, we're not going to be loved. We're not going to be received. So once we stop saying, I can't do this, once we stop being Superman and Superwoman, like, we're going to be alone.
Oh, I realized that. I saw that. My last situation, I had to stop doing everything, giving everything, answering everything, answering for everything, supporting everything. Like I just didn't pay the rent on the day I was supposed to pay the rent. And you ain't paid the rent yet? Okay. Go pay the rent. You could have called me and said, baby, you okay? How you feeling? You know what I'm dealing with. I was dealing with a lot at that time. Like a lot, literally. And there was never anything given. It was never a soft space for me to lay my head without feeling like I was going to get attacked. You ever try to lay down and you know somebody going to come in the house and yell at you or fuss at you or scream at you? You on guard. As soon as you hear something, like, who that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? You live in an area where they always shooting and a bullet came through your house one day. Anytime you hear a shot, you ducking down.
But something about that you're attracted to, because if you have had that repeatedly, then you're attracted to that. Whether you say it's toxic or whatever, you're attracted to that. Because if you keep on going through it.
No, I don't think I'm attracted to it. Again, my abandonment, that's my attachment style. You feel me? So I attach myself to, maybe I attach myself to broken people to fix them. You feel me? Like, maybe that's what it is. Oh, you really are broken. Oh, you really need me. Oh, let me stick around.
Have you ever been with someone that didn't need you?
I don't know. I don't know what not needing me look like.
That says a lot right there.
I don't. I really don't. I've always been that. That's since I was younger, though. So if I push anyone away, it's to fix myself. It's to ask myself these questions. You feel me? And I don't want to continue to judge you based on how we first met. Maybe that's why I push. I'm like, yo, back up.
But first impressions are lasting impressions. I understand.
Oh, and when I say this, people look at me like I'm crazy. Yo, Jerry. People act like I'm crazy. Like, literally. Like, how I met you is how I'm going to treat you. How I got you is how I'm going to lose you. Doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't. You feel me? So if I met you at a strip club, I'm not taking you serious. If you had a ring on, I'm not taking you serious.
People can change, though. People can.
To change, you have to leave and come back. You can't change while you're still around.
Touche.
So you can leave and come back. But when you come back, it might already be somebody in your spot. I think that's the fear. You don't want to leave because you don't want to lose your spot.
And you shouldn't have a revolving door in the first place. Sometimes some people are meant to, you have your experience and then
but
that's
you never
what it was.
know because people really like certain people and that's who they like.
What you like might not be good for you.
Who said that?
Have you ever been in a situation where you might have liked somebody, but it just was a disaster? It was a train wreck.
It's a learning experience. I learned something.
How many learning experiences do you want to have of the same
I
experiences?
need. As many as I need. I'm hard-headed.
We repeat the lessons that we don't learn, Pierre. Remember that.
And I know that's why I repeated most of my lessons because I didn't pay attention to learn anything. That's why I repeat so many lessons. Trusting people, giving to people, standing up for people, honoring people, and I get backstabbed because I don't learn. I still don't learn.
But at the end of the day, and you need to be honoring yourself before you're honoring somebody else. I'm just saying.
If you leave, you no longer had a spot. Who made up that rule? What rule you talking about, Ish? Say that again. What you say?
I said instead of honoring other people, you need to start with honoring yourself.
Right.
Yes.
So I'm learning that on how to love on myself, on how to talk to myself. I don't need other people to talk to me. For a while, I felt like, when my friends would talk bad, you feel me, about me, I would believe them. You feel me? Like, and I would use what they said to just beat myself down. Now it's like, man, listen, I know who I am. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. If I'm not supposed to be doing it, God's not going to allow me to do it. He has stopped me from doing it so many times before. I've been out on the street for 18 years. I haven't been locked up again. And I've done some things that could have got me locked up. So it's like, yeah, I was doing something right. Right?
Right.
So when I stopped and I figured out what I wanted to do in my life, I didn't have time to love on anyone else. Then God gave me a baby. I love Jordan. I want to break people's necks over Jordan. We was in the store today. She tried to hug a lady, and the lady looked at her crazy. And give my daughter a hug, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? She's like, oh, hey, baby. Yeah. When I explained to Jordan, I said, everybody, you can't walk up to everybody and just hug everybody, baby. I know that's what you want to do, but you can't do that. Because people get mean and they get ignorant, and then daddy got to do something to them, and then what's going to happen to you?
Right.
You're right, daddy. And she came over and she hugged me, right? So it's a learning experience. And I'm glad she's not scared to learn.
That's good.
That's life. You feel me? But some people just love your energy and don't be meant for you at all.
Oh, who said that? Repeat that again.
Mariama. Yes, some people just love your energy and don't be meant for you at all.
Oh, I gotta speak on that. I'm in a relationship now, but I'm just saying. I'm the type of person that people gravitate towards me, but it's like they want to siphon my energy. Yeah. They suck it all, try to suck it all up, but at the end of the day, they ain't got nothing for me but heartache in hard times. I'm telling you from experience, like some people just want access to you for how you make them feel. You know what I'm saying? But they don't got nothing for you.
Yeah, I was ready to go, but I let it go. Like she walk in the store, hi, you feel me? I be looking at him like she spoke, nigga. Speak to my daughter. You feel me? I don't care who you is. Don't disrespect her.
Right.
You feel me? But yeah, that love I get it from my daughters. I get it from my kids. I got 6 daughters, 2 sons. You feel me? I know I could be a better father. I'm not the best. You feel me? I'm not always able to be there all the time. You feel me? Because I'm doing other things, but I love my kids. And when I can show up, I show up. I just had this conversation with the twins' mom, and she was like, you know what, P? I know when you show up, you show up. You feel me? And sometimes, I had to understand what you're dealing with, what you're going through. You feel me?
That's respect.
And I know you love your daughters, and I know how much they love you. So I'm sorry. I said, nah, you don't got to apologize. I get why you were mad. I get it. I understand wholly. But we both accepted it. You feel me? And we just got to keep moving. So maybe it takes a little minute. Maybe it takes 10 years before the calm comes in.
Better late than never.
Yeah, and I'm not worried about that, right? And everybody understands it. You feel me? Or maybe they see what I've gone through or what I've dealt with, like, damn, like this nigga changed his life around. To lose his mom, to stop caring about living. You feel me? And you could tell. Like my therapist said, why would you quit both of your jobs? I said, I just didn't feel like working no more. How are you gonna take care of your kids? I don't know. So he was gonna go back to the street. If it presented itself in the correct form, yeah. Wow. After everything you did, I know, I thought about that. Oh, okay. Well, keep thinking about that. And keep taking care of your daughter. And that's how it works for me. The rule that you have to leave to change. Most people leave because they hoped for change for too long. We're supposed to change. We're supposed to change, in my opinion.
Who put that comment?
Aisha.
Okay. But this is the thing. How do you change if you continue to be in the same environments? How do you change if you keep on going to the same people that have certain behaviors that you're trying to move away from? It's like you got to change your environment.
To change.
And then again, like far as attraction, physical, you like what you like, but the attributes, the characteristics, if they keep on showing up and you like,
Wow.
So then you got to start evaluating yourself, though.
Yeah, I know that now. Now I know. Now, if you sound like this, you talk like this, you want that, I'm not. If Gucci and Louis Vuitton is the top things on your purchase list, I'm not worried about that. You feel me? Like if drinking and getting high is what I ain't worried about that. I want somebody that has a dream to accomplish something, that wants something more than clothes and money.
But have you ever had those conversations going in with people?
Oh, I will. Moving forward, no. Moving backwards, no. I wasn't worried about none of that. I was too busy looking at her boobies. I was looking at her butt. Right? I was infatuated with the touch. Still infatuated with the touch. Get it right, but now.
So that was some sabotage on your part. Now that you look back, because you were so caught up in the physical part, it's like you couldn't. You was blind. You couldn't see all the other stuff.
No, I didn't care about all the other stuff. I can get you that. Gucci, I can get you that. Louis Vuitton, I can get you that. I ain't worried about that. Oh, you want that? You got it. I wasn't worried about none of that stuff. It wasn't self-sabotage. It was just not paying attention. Now, if I deal with it, knowing what it gives me, that's self-sabotage. I learned the lesson. I won't go back down that road again.
But you only know until you have tests. That's the thing. We don't know we really change until we have tests.
Yeah, but what the change is trying to have a relationship with this person. Nobody said we couldn't hang out and chill. Nobody said we couldn't, have a drink and get to know each other a little bit better. But it's you're not in a relationship type square. That's not the square you're in. You're in a one night stand type square. You're in a hit it and quit it type square. You're in a jump off type square. These are the squares. These are the other squares on the board.
But then again, then you have to look at yourself. Why do I keep on just going towards the easy folks, the ones that are not selective? Because obviously they're not selective if they're selling themselves short. I'm always going to go back to choice because we always get on this conversation. You're like, yeah, it was offered. So, yeah, I was going. Yeah.
I took it. You offered it. Let's get it.
That's a problem.
Why?
You're not supposed to take everything that's offered.
That's the school I grew up in.
So you need to unlearn that.
I don't. No, not all the way. I had a conversation with my therapist, and it went like this. I know my flaws. Do other people know theirs? And it's real when you think about a relationship. You should know what you don't do well. You should know what you do well. You should know what triggers you. You should know what you love. You should know all of these things. So when we have a conversation and we get to talk about what you love and what you like and what you don't like and what you do like and all this, and I say what I love and I like, and if we seem like we could get along, but you won't make a good wife, but you'll make somebody, make somebody happy down the line. You feel me? And what do you want from me?
But if you're looking for a wife someone, I'm just saying, if you were looking for a wife and you're meeting someone and they don't have wife qualities, why are you still entertaining them? If you have a specific thing you're looking for and that person does not fit that, why waste their time? Why waste your time?
Damn, Dave, Come on, man. He said, yeah, a lot of the times they want your light, your presence warms them, gives them purpose, but they don't, but they have nothing to offer. The minute you restrict access to you, they will dog you out to the fullest.
Man, you don't even know. People was thinking like, it was like, I don't know what you be doing, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't have no magic or anything like that. I don't do no tricks. But people like, yeah, when you deny access, it's like, oh, you're the bad guy. But it's like, you ain't do nothing but just waste my time and drain me of my energy.
Boy, old habits die hard for sure. I mean, it's something to change and realize that the way that you were living life before just won't allow you to move forward, right? And you stay stuck in the time zone, stuck around friends, places, people, places, and things. And then you realize that majority of your friends weren't really your friends, because if they were your friends, they wouldn't have said half the things they said about you.
How about when you find out you only bonded with people based off of your hurt and your trauma?
Or we trauma bonded?
Yeah, that's the worst.
No, it's not. No,
What
it's
you
not.
mean?
I mean, because it's sympathy there. It's empathy there, because you trauma bonded with somebody, and it's like, yo, we both experienced this trauma. Now, from that situation, like real friendship can come, but the other person has to be willing and know that they too experience this stuff. Because you can't be shading over the things that you experienced, like, I didn't go through that, and then still try to, no, you got to open.
But what if it's toxic? What if it's toxic? Because I've had a lot of trauma bonds with females, with males, both sexes, and it never went well. It always ended bad.
Aisha wants to know, what does compatibility mean to us?
Alignment. For me, shared purpose, shared goals, similar experiences. Because I realize it's like the people I really connect with, we have shared experiences.
And you see that from the beginning, or that's something that you learn after dealing with them for a minute?
It could be kind of from the beginning, from conversation, like putting a little conversation. Right. I'm really like big on conversation. And then, time.
Can you say that men and women are looking for two different things?
I'm not a man, so I can't speak for a man.
So why you always trying to tell me how I'm doing my things is wrong?
Do you want the answer?
Yes, I asked you a question. I don't not want the answer.
When I see patterns repeat, it doesn't... and you keep on getting the same result, that's what makes me say what I say. The repeating of certain patterns. That's why I say that. But I don't know what it is to be a man.
Compatibility to me is respect. That's it. I'm simple. Most men are simple creatures.
Just respect.
That's it. Everything else is going to come. The liking of different things, the being able to sit around each other and watch a stupid movie and paint your toenails and laugh and take your hair out. I'm that type of boyfriend, husband. I will spend time with you if there is respect given to me. If you do not respect me, I'm going down the street.
I'm going to say this, and this is probably going to make some men upset. You have to give me something to respect. If you
already gave me the vagina, then you have everything you need to respect me.
What the hell?
Yeah. No.
No.
So you're just giving vagina off to somebody you don't respect?
You really want to have this conversation?
You just said no. What the hell? Like,
people have moments of weakness. People make mistakes.
Now people make mistakes.
Yeah,
you telling me about my shit, but now people make mistakes.
People do make mistakes.
Right, I get it.
People do make mistakes.
So you're in a relationship with somebody that's a mistake. You don't want to walk away from it.
Who in a relationship?
You said a man got to, no, not currently.
I'm about to say, because I love my baby. Okay, all right.
I just said, like, if we had sex, you respect me in some sort of way, correct? Yes or no?
No, I'm going to be honest. Okay. There's people I've had sex with, and I look back, and I'm just like...
It was later that you learned that they didn't deserve any respect, but at that
time... No, I'm going to be real. Okay. So this is where I'm going to take accountability. Okay. Some choices was not based off of trauma. Okay. Some choices was just because it was a bad choice, and that's what I wanted to do. Okay. I'm just going to be real. All right. Like, everything that I've been through be it good or bad. Lots of it was trauma. Some of the things that I went through was bad, but some things was just like, Andrea, you should have went right, but you went left. That's on you, boo. We have to be able to take accountability, like, period. Some things is based off of our trauma, and some things are just, you did that. Own it. You can't always just say, oh, well, I'm always the victim. No, sometimes you're not the victim. Sometimes you just made a poor choice. Period. That's why I was trying to get to you earlier. Like, you was just like, well, I do this because somebody did that. Like, you never had a moment where you just did some messed up stuff and you just like, yeah, that wasn't the smartest thing, but I wanted to do that. So, yeah, I did it. Wow.
You what?
That's interesting.
What you mean?
That you've never made a choice just that was bad just because that's what you wanted to do today. It wasn't the best choice, but you wanted to do that, so you did it.
I'm thinking.
Somebody in the comments. Ain't nobody gonna tell the truth. I guess I'm just gonna be. I just be me then. I stand 10 toes down.
No, I mean that.
And that's what makes me different. Cause listen, I can tell you the good and the bad. I can tell you, yeah.
I mean, bad decisions. I've done some things, but it wasn't never to nobody that, you know what I mean, like that I cared about. Right. So
it was still bottom line. You've made choices.
So I made bad decisions. Yes.
That's all I want you to say.
I made bad decisions. Right.
How hard was that to say?
But you try to form it in the question that has to do with pushing away love. Right. So I've never made a bad decision that's based around somebody that I love without them doing something first.
What about when somebody you may love, but you don't love them in the way that they love you? Have you ever had that?
Yeah.
And you may have hurt that person, not intentionally, right?
Right.
You love them, but you don't have the same. It's not as deep.
And it never is for women and men. It's two different love languages. I'm loving on the words of affirmation. You're loving on the gift giving. You feel me? That's two different love languages.
Listen, once I realized how important words of affirmation, man, that was the golden ticket. Man, that means more than materialistic things.
Let's call a thing. What thing are you talking about, Ish? Yeah, people want to be loved the way they want to be loved.
Absolutely.
And it wasn't until I got that book, Words, the Love Languages, and I took the test. Mm-hmm. I was telling my friends all about, yo, you need to take this drink. Da, da, da. My man said, I took it home. My girl read it, bro. You got me in so much trouble. He's like, but now we going to talk about it. You know
okay.
They end up getting married. You feel me? Like, promising to love someone the way they want to be loved, right? That's the first thing you should do in a relationship.
But it takes you studying. I say this to my guy all the time. Like, if I love someone, I study. Like, I study you. Like you a test that I gotta pass. Like that's one of my love languages. Like, certain things you won't have to tell me because I study. I notice. Notice if you're having a bad day. I notice if you're having a good day.
That's love,
like yeah.
That's love. Like that's being
attentive,
mm-hmm. Right? But that's also just being swept off your feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you realize that you have someone that loves you back.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that. Never. How can you? You feel me? Like, for me, it was just like, I don't think the women that I run into are capable of that.
But I think it's the premises of how you met them. Like you
yeah,
said,
true.
How you met them.
True.
It goes a lot into why things are the way they are.
Some I met, well, one I met, and we were young. Right? My ex-wife, we were young, 17 years old we met, but she was 18. She was 18 when we met. I was 17. In college. I saw my father's. I was smoking a lot of. I was getting high. Opium. I was smoking a lot of different drugs in college. I went to this club, and I saw my dad standing next to her. So I'm running around the club. I'm seeing all the girls she with. I'm like, yo, what's her name? Da 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 da. We leave the club. I'm driving one car. My man driving another. I'm like, we gonna pull him over. He was like, all right, come on. We pull him over. You feel me? I walk up to the car and I ask for Jalila. I asked her to get out the car. And I have a conversation. She was like, how you know my name? Da, da, da. Now, when she went back, all her girlfriends was like, yo, like, he was all up on, he was asked, da, 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 da. It was a guy that was there. And I was like, yo, that's your dude? She was like, no, he just friends. No, y'all not just friends. See, college is different.
Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't stupid. I ain't never been dumb. Like, I could peep a nigga. I knew y'all nigga looking at me. I was like, okay, cool. Go to college, you know what I mean? Even then, it was a situation. Like, we weren't really together, though. We were just starting off. So I can forgive that, right? No problem. Stayed in it. But I think once you forgive somebody for something, it's like a sense of you can do it again and get away with it. Once somebody forgives you, you're like, he ain't gonna leave. Okay.
That sounds like something that needs to be healed.
And it's not. I think from early in my, and it's the same thing. I've dealt with the same thing. It's always been the same thing. So it's not something. If I heal it and it happens again, then what? And these are different people at the time. You feel me? Like these are. Say, yo, that's what you gonna do? Okay, cool. That's cool. That's what you gonna. Oh, okay, all right, that's cool. So after a while, it's like, all right, all y'all women the same.
So now, with that being said, when you date now, like, what are you going to do differently?
Oh, I'm not dating. I'm working on the radio station.
I said, oh well, when you start dating,
I probably won't start dating until after I turn 50.
oh, that's a couple years.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't need to be out there. I don't. I need to focus on what I want, on what I want to see. I need to accomplish it by myself. I need to prove it to myself that I can do it. Not really by myself, but I need to do it. I just need to get it done. I have people around me. I have people that I love around me. I have people that I want around me. You feel me? So I really don't have a need to date. You feel me?
Touche.
So let me fix that. So
Okay.
what are you talking about, Ish? What's the thing? Talk to me. This is Uncomfortable Conversations with Drea B Uncle P every Tuesday. 7 o'clock is our usual start time.
Yes.
I had a meeting. I talk about some celebrational stuff that's about to take place in the city of Chester. But yeah, man, like it's always a great conversation.
It is.
Sitting here with my sis, she always.
I was trying to put you in a just a little bit. I was just trying to get you to like acknowledge some things because we all make choices.
I don't purposely make choices that hurt people though.
I know you don't.
Right?
I don't either.
I'm making choices that make me even, and I get it. Right? People, oh, that's petty. You a tit for tat. Yes, that's life. If they drop a bomb on you, don't we turn around and drop a bomb on them?
I'm glad we never got into it because if you petty, I'm petty. Well, I ain't petty no more.
But that's the thing. I'm not going to be petty to someone that's not being petty. I'm not going to be that type of person. I'm not. I can say people fell in love with me when they shouldn't have. You feel me? Maybe that's the pain.
Because you got to get the give and you a charmer,
maybe that's the pain that I gave her. You feel me? Like, I was married and you wanted me, but you really couldn't have me because I was already married. So what you do? I had a conversation the other day. They said, man, who taught you how to put a condom on? I said, nobody. My mom bought me some and said, put them on, and I ain't never used them. Yeah. If my father was here and showed me how to put a condom on, then I would have known how to put a condom on. I would have enjoyed wearing a condom.
None of your homie was like, yo, like.
Why would my homies tell me to put a condom on?
Wow.
They gonna sit there and watch me put a condom on? You put it on right, turn inside out? Oh. As I grew up, as I got older, but the first 5 years of me doing, having, giving,
Not to TMI, but I remember I was like 12 or 13. I came on my cycle. My bestie, I ain't had my mom, so everything she learned from her mom about pads and all that stuff, she told me that
females
stuff.
are different.
She told me.
Females are different. I need y'all to understand that. I need you to really put a flag in that when I say it.
I know we're different.
Women are different. Y'all are completely different animals. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so things that you experience, it don't apply to men. It don't. I was just supposed to walk around. Yo, I don't know how to use no condom. No, it don't work like that. It's me. You don't know how to use a condom. Just put it on. Or don't put it on. What's going to happen?
A lot can happen.
Yeah, but I didn't have a man explain that to me. I had a woman, my mother, and I didn't. My father, my dad, he's supposed to explain it to me. I'm talking about a year after my dad died. Mm-hmm. And the young lady didn't explain it to me. She knew I didn't have anything. I don't know if she had something. I didn't ever get anything. But learned experiences.
Some experiences we don't want to have to go through to learn.
Boy, some experiences you have to go through to learn. Some experiences you have to go through. You have to learn what it feels like to not be loved correctly, to know what being loved correctly could feel like. You have to go through experiences where you feel absolute dread to go home, to know the type of man you don't want to deal with. These are experiences that we need. Experiences that I need. I had to deal with somebody that liked to lie. And I lied to see that don't work. And you can have a relationship where somebody tells a lie a couple times and another person forgives them and keeps on moving and things don't. But I got super petty.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I got super petty.
Well, I'm going to just say this. Moving forward, even though you're not going to be dating anytime soon, every time you even think about dating someone or letting somebody into Pierre's world, think about, do they mirror where you are in your like in your self-care and your self-worth? And if you have to be like, then that should just be like, it's a negative. I can't. Because you want your relationships to reflect how great you feel about yourself, how much you love yourself, how much you care about yourself, how much you don't play about yourself. That's an easy guide.
It is. I mean, now that you say it, I've heard it before. Like I said, I was busy building something, right? I was trying to be something that somebody wanted.
But I'm not just saying romantic. I think about even your connection with me. Like from the beginning, it's been positive. And it's not like, I don't want anything from you. It's just, I want you to be well.
No, I appreciate that.
So, yeah, you didn't ask for my advice, but I gave it to you anyway.
Yeah, listen, and that's typically how it goes. I don't ask for people advice. But if they see me saying something that they don't agree with, you need to have a conversation. We need to talk.
And I love that we can do that because we don't always agree at all.
At all. But like I said, you are a woman, correct?
Correct.
I am a man, correct?
Yeah.
Right, so we're not supposed to agree. But we're supposed to understand each other's side. So it's like agree to disagree.
True. But do you have relationships with women that you've dated where you could have conversations where it's like, it's uncomfortable, but we're not cussing each other out. We're not demeaning each other. We're not disrespecting each other. We just...
Somebody told me a long time ago, don't put it all the way in. You drive them crazy. So I think I drove those women, those 5 women, those 6, 7, maybe 10, 12, 34, 55, 60, 60. Trying to just count how many there are.
Yeah.
There's quite a few.
Okay.
So I know I've never been able to have a conversation. Even when they try to have a conversation, I think there's one person right now currently like that I can have a conversation with and not blow up, and that's because we understand, right? Where we were, and we haven't touched each other. And,
I was about to say that.
and we haven't touched.
That's
each
probably
other
why.
in about, I want to say about 5-6 years.
What I'm noticing is that you probably have your better relationships with women or people that you do not touch.
Probably.
Yeah. That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like right about now.
And I don't know why. I don't. And I will ask for an explanation on why.
Maybe because you have more respect.
I have respect for you if I'm sleeping with you. I do. I'm not out here doing what I used to do. I'm not out here slanging and knocking. Okay. I'm not out here doing that. So currently right now, if I'm doing that with you, I have respect for you. That's why I said, how can you sleep with somebody without respect? In the past, yeah, it was easy. But now it's like, no, I need to respect. I need to understand who you are, and you need to understand my space. Don't bring that bullshit here.
Respect and common courtesy is two different things.
But you need respect to have common courtesy. Can't be two different things if you need one to have the other. You can't have no respect and have common courtesy. How does that work?
Okay, I'm going to just be really raw with you.
Go ahead.
Say if you're having sex with someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all have an agreement. Okay, we're sleeping together, and say if you're sleeping unprotected, we're not sleeping with nobody else. Like, this is just me.
We're in a relationship.
No.
Then we're not in a relationship, then we're not. If you're allowing me to hit raw, that's on you.
So say let's just say you're having protected sex.
I'm not hitting you. That's not gonna happen. What? We're not gonna do anything.
You're not gonna do anything if you're wearing condoms?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to mind my business.
No, I mean talk.
So you don't want a relationship, but you have an unprotected sex.
Yeah, that's it's better than. I don't like to put a condom on because it numbs the situation.
I had to scratch my head in my ear for a second because that just seems like very risky. Not just like let's talk about not even just talk about like.
So I'm not just picking up a random person.
Okay.
I was about to say, see, you almost got me. I'm not picking up a random woman and saying, all right, come on, let's go have sex. We're having a conversation, and on the same, we can take a date to the clinic and get tested.
No, even if that's done, but the emotions that come behind swapping fluids then
don't no emotions come behind swapping fluids. That's all made up, bro.
Ooh.
It is.
And this goes back to what I said before.
It is.
Your relationship with sex is different than a lot of people.
Yeah, because you can't attribute swapping fluids and soul ties and all that. Man,
so you telling me you could have unprotected sex with somebody every other day and not have any type of emotion for them?
What do you mean any type of emotion?
Like you don't have any type of feelings for them?
No, I didn't say I wouldn't have. If I'm having sex with you, I have a feeling for you.
A feeling that it feels good?
No. If I'm having sex with you, I have a feeling for you.
What kind of feeling?
Any kind of feeling that you want me to have, but I have a feeling. Like I have a feeling for you. Like now, how does that work with us?
A feeling for you?
I have some sense of safety or security with you. You feel me? I have some sense of trust. I have some sense of
trust enough to
understanding. You feel me? we need to have that. You feel me? If we're gonna do this, we need to have an understanding. Now, before I wasn't worried about none of that.
But it's like trust enough to lay down, but not trust enough to be with. That's
not me saying I don't want the relationship. You said the female said she didn't want the relationship, so she's saying she don't want the relationship. So who am I to? But you still want the. So it's all about the.
So again, that goes back to selectivity. If you want something and somebody else doesn't want what you want, then you move right along.
No, you get what you need. You get what you can get.
And you will always end up getting bare bones with
No.
that mindset.
No. Because I'm not giving anything. I'm getting the same thing you getting, a nut. Try to get and you got a nut in. Now, hopefully you've already had your engine removed, so we ain't got to worry about no babies or anything like that. But if you haven't, then, I hope you're on some kind of birth control. You don't want to be baby mama number 9. Or baby mom number 6, child number 9. That's not really what you want.
Yeah. So who's signing up for that?
I don't know. It's women out here today. I don't know who signed up to be on my squad because I'm not. I don't have a sign.
You're not recruiting right now.
Recruiting.
Okay.
I'm not.
You're not vetting right now.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely focused on building a radio station.
Okay.
Right.
I'm all in your business.
Right? No, it's okay. It's all right. I'm not running from anything. But no, like I know. You say it blocks the connection, right? Putting the condom on. For me, I've never really believed in, being able to receive anything from a woman. Women receive it from us. You feel me? So I don't do the soul. If you believe that soul ties is coming, then when you tied up, then I don't know what to tell you. But I'm not receiving any fluid from you.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah. Ask me the next question.
Did that person break your heart?
Yes.
This says a lot.
You don't want to go back through that again. I don't have to go back through that again. Right? But I don't have a problem if we tried to do it again. Just know that the first moment, I'm giving you free will, so whatever you do, that's on you. You already wrote your check. Cash it. Make sure it's good.
But when you truly heal, you can love like you've never been hurt. I'm one of those people. I love like I've never been hurt. And I've been hurt. Bad.
Okay.
You ain't got no comment?
No.
You ain't got no comment?
I mean, that's women.
There are some men like that out there too. You don't believe that?
Most of us become dogs after we get hurt.
That's so stereotypical.
It's not. It's a fact. Most of us, after we get hurt a couple times, we become dogs.
I feel like it has to do with your upbringing. It's a lot of other factors besides just.
There are men with a mom and a dad at home that were hurt by a woman, broke their heart, sat in the house, cried for a little bit. Homies picked him up, took him outside, went outside. He started dealing with women. He don't want to commit to nothing. He might not be knocking things down on a regular or knocking things down around in his neighborhood, but he knocking them down and he ain't trying to get tied down to nothing. That's still a dog. He's loose.
I'm going to say this. You've done so much healing, but until you unlearn certain things, you're going to just kind of be like that wall.
What wall?
That invisible wall that's there.
Yeah, it's there to protect me. The wall is outside of me. I'm vulnerable. My heart is open. I can love again. Can you come correctly though?
When you really have healed, I'm saying this. I'm saying
I'm
this.
still going to judge. I'm still going to make sure, because if I heal correctly now, I don't judge. How am I supposed to heal correctly? How's that supposed to work?
What I was about to say is when you heal, that doesn't mean that you're not going to have heartbreak again, but the way you recover and rebuild, it won't be like a TKO. Like, life still goes on.
Yeah, once you realize life goes on.
Because at the end of the day, I always say you have everything you need within yourself. Everything. Everything.
Not everything. I ain't got no within myself. It don't even feel like it. It might get the job done, but it ain't that.
I can't.
I'm just saying.
I can't.
You just said everything. It's not
have everything within yourself that you need.
Except.
If you don't have it, you don't need it. If you don't have it, you don't need it.
You can't say that, man. Definitely go through the seasons of the dog to get out. That hurt changes you for a while until you heal.
I guess
that's just the way it works on our side.
I'm not a man, so I can't speak.
Right. When we get hurt, that's something we didn't expect. Like how? Why? Then you second guessing yourself. What was I? Did I not do this right? Did I not do that right? Like what happened? That's why when a man stays with a woman after she cheat, he always said, "Did you suck his? How big was he?" You feel me? Because that's.
Why does that even matter?
Oh my God.
Like if somebody cheat on me, I'm not gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, what's her?" Like,
yeah.
Who cares?
Men care. Men. They say they don't. I never asked because I just was out there doing what I wanted. Oh, that's what you did? Oh, I didn't even need confirmation that she did it. It was just, oh, you was there. Okay, all right.
Trust issues.
Not trust issues. It was true. You were there. So you at a hotel? What else do you do at a hotel? Explain it to me.
So there was no signs before that this person was not trustworthy.
Mm-mm. I mean, we was going through our thing. I think like I said, before I went in, I asked her to leave me, like, let's just break up. And she said no. So it's even worse because I told you I was giving you your freedom to do whatever you wanted to do because I knew it was going to happen. That's what women do.
And every time you say things out of their mouth, I like that. I just be like,
that's what the women that I knew around me at that time. Okay. That's what they did.
Okay.
That's what they did.
Okay.
Right. It wasn't no like my cousin. Right. Was probably the most upstanding, and she had her moments. You feel me? Like everybody does. So it's like that's what happens. Come home, I can forgive you. I don't know too much. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. But you did what you did, so I'm gonna do what I do. Now it's up to you whether you leave me.
So do you think you'll ever unlearn that?
What?
I'm going to do what you did to me. You think you'll ever unlearn that?
No, it's life. You do for me, I do for you. You give me good, I give you good. You give me bad, what am I supposed to continue?
You give me bad and I dip. Period. You ain't got to deal with it.
I give you bad.
Why do you have to get the get back?
Because that's what was given. It's not the get back. It's just giving what you receive. That's what it's reciprocity, isn't it? No, it's not reciprocity.
Reciprocity?
Reciprocity. It's not. No, it's supposed to stop. If you give me bad, I'm not supposed to give you back anything.
You don't have to entertain them after that.
Bullshit. I'm trying to tear everything down.
So that's something I guess you're going to just be like that.
Fire. Everything. Everything got to go. I get it, though. I get how that childish and immature-ish that sounds, but, that's where I was. You heard me? That's where I was. Yeah, I'm not there anymore. And can't nobody even take me there anymore. I had no problem with walking away. Don't believe me?
I believe you.
No, you don't.
I believe you. I still think you got a little petty in you, but we all do.
Oh yeah, Petty Winslow, Petty Murphy, Petty LaBelle. We can keep on going. Right?
Man.
Master Petty.
Master Petty?
Master P. But I've learned.
You've learned?
I've learned not as well as I wanted to.
Okay.
But I am understanding how to do things differently. Right? And how to be honest about what I want.
Okay.
And what I need. And what I want isn't odd. It isn't strange. I just want peace.
Okay.
So how do you get peace?
You asked me that?
Yeah.
How do you get peace?
Mm-hmm.
You can't expect it from some outside source.
Got to give it to yourself.
Got to give it to yourself, absolutely.
So if I'm giving it to myself, You need to know you're not coming up in here disrupting nothing.
That's why you got to do a better job at vetting.
I think I do a great job at vetting. Currently.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm proud of you for that.
Yeah, I'm trying. Still hurts though. Petty Pendergrass.
So what do you think your vetting process is now? Just curious before we
Conversations.
Conversations.
Yeah, we can go out to eat. You feel me? Nothing expensive.
Okay.
A little coffee date.
Okay.
You feel me? Little dates like that.
Okay.
Maybe go see if she likes to go to a museum or something.
Do you have conversations that are non-sexual?
Yeah. They typically go to sex. Currently, the women are the aggressors.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You like that?
No.
Really?
No. I don't, because it's an aggressive tool. It's like, it's to say you want it, or you just want, listen, I just want to see what it look like. You feel me? Like, oh, that's how you feel? All right. You gonna take me out to eat first or something? Yeah, we can go out to eat. All right, okay. Like, damn. Make me feel dirty.
Okay.
When I was younger, I liked that type of thing. I was like, oh, I'm a little older. I don't know.
Wow.
That's what you want? That's all you want? Yeah, okay, cool. Now, understand when you say that's all you want.
That's all you get.
That's all you get. Why is that so hard to understand?
Because people can change their mind.
No, I don't.
You really don't.
No.
You really don't. You really be on whatever you, that's one thing I could say.
This is what it is from the beginning. This is what's going to be in the middle. This is going to be in the end. When you open a book by me, you know what you getting. There ain't no changing and switching and change. No, this is all you can get. If you're cool with that, that's cool.
So it's important how you walk in the door.
I said that in the beginning.
Yeah.
Can't show up looking like this and then want to look like somebody else later. Like, that don't work. You got to go. Sorry. You said you didn't want anything. Now you want something.
But then this is just something to think about.
Mm-hmm.
You've evolved in a lot of different ways.
Right.
So the old version of you is now deceased. Mm-hmm. So what about if people like this is how you used to be, Pierre, and now you acting brand new? Like.
Is that what you want? Do you want old Pierre? You can get old Pierre. I'm with giving a person what they want. That's why they're around you. They want what they want.
So that's a conversation for another day. We ain't even got the time.
It is.
That's yeah.
What's wrong with that though?
Because at the end of the day, it's like you're being performative again, and that's something that you have to heal. Because there's a reason.
Transactional or performative. What other relationships are there?
No, you're just being what somebody wants you to be.
Transactional or performative. What other relationship is there? What other option of a relationship is there? Organic relationships. And how are organic relationships started?
Communication. Spending time with someone. Shared interests. Shared purpose. A lot of other things.
Mm-hmm. So, transactional, performative, or organic. Mm-hmm. And organic, you need both hands, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Communication. Mm-hmm. I like that.
I'm going to share one more thing.
Go ahead.
I'm going to brag on my baby real quick. Mm-hmm. When I first started dating my guy, and I know you probably went through this, you probably be like, oh, hell no. It took him maybe 4 months to know where I lived at. 4 months.
What's wrong with that?
Because now we're in a day and age where people want to move fast. We dated, we did things, really became friends.
You have to become friends first. I'm not saying you have to hold off from but you have to be friends first. If we can't be friends, then we can't be lovers.
You say that, but your actions have.
My actions where? My actions are I am a friend. I don't have a problem with being a friend.
No. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying far as relationship wise.
That's how you learn whether or not it's not the sex ain't gonna tell you whether or not y'all gonna get along when y'all go out. Y'all
right.
Y'all gonna like the same things. You gotta go out. You gotta venture out into the world. You gotta go out together. You gotta see different things. So you gotta go out. I don't have a problem with going out. I don't have a problem with taking somebody somewhere and doing something.
Have you ever moved slow?
No, I'm not a turtle.
I'm glad I ain't in the drink because I would have bust out laughing. Okay.
No, I'm not a turtle.
All right.
I maybe if I meet the right woman, yeah, I don't have a problem with taking it slow. I don't have a problem with being intentional. Right. But majority of the people that are dating today, they just want to feel.
They looking for a good time, not a long time.
They just want to feel. Right. They've been hurt.
We've all been hurt at some point.
Yeah, but a lot of people are still dealing with that pain, and they try to block it.
True.
Right, and then they block it with other things, and it's like, yo, this is not the zone for that. You can't block it. You got to feel your pain when you with me.
You can't heal what you can't. You can't heal what you don't reveal.
Yeah, you got to feel it. You got to feel it.
You
got
to.
to. I don't care if you're waking up in the morning or at night if you're crying. Like, let that shit go. Like,
right.
'cause you got some pain in you, and as long as you continue to ignore the pain, you're gonna be hurting people. You ain't gonna hurt me because I don't give a fuck. Like, that's where I am. You can cheat on me. You can sleep with whoever you want.
It really does hurt, though.
No, it doesn't. Not no more. I'm numb there.
That's a response to the trauma.
If I were to get married and it happened, that would be different. But right now, no.
But that
dating,
numbness is a response to hurt.
Yeah, it is a response. It's how not to feel stupid. I would never. Oh, that's what you're doing? Peace. I don't even want to get you back. I just want you out of my life. See you. And trust me, you ain't gonna be able to come back. You ain't gonna hate me.
No spin the block?
No, I ain't spin the block.
Well, we have been talking for a minute.
Yeah, get with me, Dave. We definitely got a link, man. Get with me, man. But it's real. Like pain. Being vulnerable is something that men have to do more often.
Absolutely.
To their partners, to the women that they are talking to. I'm not saying none of this to say that I wasn't ever hurt. I'm not saying none of this to say that I've always been that type of person, because I haven't been. I started off young, and then I ran into relationships, and I thought people were capable of being honest. And people lie. People lie to protect themselves. People lie because they don't believe who they are or what they did, right? They lie for whatever reason they want to lie for. And I learned to do that. I learned to lie. Then I continued to lie. Then it just hey, that's what you're going to do anyway. So I continued to lie some more. Now understanding where I am now, like I said, to be able to bury myself and stand over top and understand what I want, what I see, what I need, that's something special, right? So, that's old P. That ain't new P. So just don't lie to me, and I won't lie to you. Anything else you want to say before we get up out of here?
No, sir.
All right. This has been Uncomfortable Conversations with
Drea B, y'all.
And Uncle P, man. We want to thank y'all, man. Make sure you tune in next Tuesday, 7 o'clock.
Yes.
On time. Drea was here early.
I was.
She was here early, so I'm sorry. I done kept her past,
It's all good.
I apologize.
It's all good.
But yeah, this is what we're doing, man. Make sure you tune in. Share it. Comment. We appreciate everybody that said something tonight.
I hope to see some of y'all on Saturday.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, man. Yeah, Saturday, man. March 21st. We're gonna be at Harris, doing what we do. I'm not saying that. It's all love. DJ Darrell, Johnny May hosting, DJ Shardy opening up. Man, it's gonna be an event. Man, get your tickets now because it will be more at the door. You feel me? So get your tickets now. Eventbrite or hit DJ Darrell up. I'm not taking no ticket money, so don't call me. Don't ask me. Call DJ Darrell. Hit him up on Facebook. Jump in his messenger. Give all your money to DJ Darrell, because DJ Darrell's this is his situation. So I just want to make sure everything is running through him. Eventbrite. You can hit Eventbrite up. You can buy a table for $10. You can buy a VIP ticket. You can buy a single ticket, or you could buy a 4-piece and only pay $30 per ticket. So do that now, because at the door, you're gonna be paying at least $60 to get in.
Wow,
that's crazy. So don't think you're gonna get over unless you're coming from the sneaker ball, right? And if you're coming from the sneaker ball, you're gonna have a wristband on your wrist. You should have one. So that's the only way you'll get the $30 ticket price. More at the door. Let's go, man. CMPRadio.net, DJ Darrell, It's All Love. Saturday from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. We'll be there. Make sure you're there. Come through. Come have a drink with the kid. And
say hello to me.
Yeah. Drea B gonna be there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And this is the end of the show, man. I want everybody to have a good night on purpose. Anything you want to say before you leave?
Nah, I just hope to see some of y'all Saturday.
Yeah. And what's your favorite saying?
You can't heal what you don't reveal, y'all.
And that's a real situation, man. CMPRadio.net. We're out of here. Where is the logo? Yeah, there it is. Peace.